Hey everyone, it's a joy to be with you as we look into 2 Timothy, and I want to look a little bit backward at what we just talked about and then jump forward. Here we go. It's 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 6. And the Apostle Paul says, "For this reason I fan into flame the gift of God, which is in you through the laying on of hands. For God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and self-control." I love that picture. In our men's group, Al Mortimer this week said, hey, when you start a fire, guys, you start with the smallest piece of kindling, just a little bit of dry matter. It doesn't take very much. And you gather around that carefully, and you light that spark and you guard it. You might even build a fire pit to protect it from the winds. And then that fire begins to grow and you add fuel and it becomes completely different, something transformed. And you wouldn't want that to become a wildfire going everywhere that the wind would take it. No, you'd want it to be something that turns into warmth and heat and the planned dynamic hot coals for cooking or warming by the fire. When Jesus talked about his relationship with us, he said, "A bruised reed I won't break, and a smoldering ember I won't put out. I won't snuff it out. That if there's life in it, I'll breathe back life into it." And I love that picture of the Christian faith where Timothy was discouraged. He was in Ephesus. They'd gone through some really hard things. And Timothy is reminded by the Apostle Paul, listen, you can have back that life you desire through intentionality and God's work. It's God who will work in you, but you just need to fan the flame. Use the bellows of your life by commitment to see that fire in you become what it can. And then he goes on, we're going to talk about Sunday, about the powerful things that God does in our life when we get rid of sin in our life, and he calls us to a holy calling, to be set apart. It's a wonderful opportunity and invitation. Well, here's the question for our day. If you were to do a flame meter in your life, what's the temperature? Is it ice cold, smoldering and almost gone out, or red hot? We intuitively know what that is, and God helps us by his Spirit to become what we are not. I'm praying that we'll invest in the Word, love God's instruction, become what he's called us to be, red hot for him. May it be so. I'm Pastor Tim in our study of 2 Timothy as we grow more to be like him. God bless you.